Chase secrets. So in this video, we're going to talk about some secrets that I'm going to give you. Remember, my name is Jackie. This is Credit Connector. I also have a Spanish channel, which is called Conecto de Crédito. If you guys have any friends or relatives that don't speak English, send them over. I'm also going to be dropping my VIP school link where you guys right now can register for free. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me. I'm going to go ahead and answer them, help you. Also in the future, I'm going to start going live so I can help you better in your credit journey. Guys, this channel is all about you guys. I want to give you everything for free so you guys don't have to pay any vouchers to do anything for you. You know, the credit repair companies are going to hate me. The banks are going to hate me. The credit cards are going to hate me. The funding companies are going to hate me because I'm going to empower you guys so you guys can learn and do everything for yourself. Remember, this channel is only for entertainment. I'm not an attorney. I don't give legal advice. Okay, so let's get to it. So a lot of people that are into, you know, the credit repair and all that, let's say they stop paying their credit cards. They don't want to do a bankruptcy because they don't want to, you know, sitting there, even though they can probably dispute it, but they don't want it sitting there. You guys know that there's certain credit cards that once you've not paid them or they've been charged off or anything, you can never get back into their ecosystem, you know, or they'll blacklist you. Like, I think American Express blacklists you for like 20 years. Barclay blacklists you, I think, forever. But there's something unique about Chase, okay? And I'm going to show you guys. And you guys have gone in through the 4 stages, basically, of credit repair, which is basically the first one, trying to, you know, dispute, if it's, you know, through factual disputing, consumer law, you know, going through an attorney, and Metro 2 would probably be the last resort. And you haven't been able to get nowhere with Chase. And then also you've already started your credit building. And what is that? That means you're already starting to develop trade lines. So you want to start already developing some positive trade lines that are reporting to your credit, okay, to the three credit bureaus. I would recommend one is Boom, probably. Boom they do even report rents. So if you're paying your rent and you don't have a mortgage and you contact them, I think it's like $36 a year. They can even go as far back as 24 months, okay? If you've been paying through your bank or Venmo or something like that, and they can track it, that's a green light. So what I would tell you is, once you've done all this and you still have that, you know, old debt with Chase, but you would like to get back into their Chase cards, remember, Chase cards are probably number one if you're into the travel hacks, or if you like to travel. You don't even have to be hacking anything. If you just like to travel, Chase cards bring a lot of prestige. So what I would tell you is basically reach out to Chase, okay? And if they've sold out the debt, but they're still, like, if they assigned the debt to a credit collector, they basically still own the debt. If that debt has been sitting in your credit report for 3 years, I'm going to give you a little secret here. Chase cards will settle 20 cents on the dollar, guys. So if you owe them $30,000 because you had a high limit, you'll probably be able to settle this for $6,000. And that might be worth it to you. Some people, it might not be worth it. They rather just let it stand there or dispute it completely off their credit report. But some people do want to get in back into the, you know, Chase ecosystem. So what you do is you call them. If they've only assigned the debt, it's a green light, okay? What happens is you'll be able to pay it off. And if you've already established some good trade lines, you might be able to get a card that has 0 APR and basically, you know, liquidate that card and pay off your Chase card. So that's one way of doing it. I would tell you, make sure to try to get something in writing, you know, be as pleasant as you can. Also, if they already sold it to the debt collector and they sold it, they're going to tell you, look, I'm sorry, you know, there's nothing we can do at this point. But always call Chase first, reach out to them and see what you can negotiate with them. Remember, Chase is a great card, and I've seen people, usually 3 years, but I've seen people, to be honest, get 10 cents on the dollar. Anytime you're negotiating some, you know, charge off or something like that, an old debt that you owed, you want to start 10 cents on the dollar, and you want to try not to go more than 50 cents on the dollar. Okay, That was told by me many years ago, at least 20 years ago, by a good friend of mine that was a judge. So remember, anytime that you are disputing any type of debt, start with 10 cents on the dollar and try not to go over 50 cents on the dollar. Because if that bank sells that debt, they're not going to get 50 cents on the dollar. They might get pennies for it. They might get a 10%. So they might want to negotiate with you, because at the end, you're going to pay them more than what they're going to get with a junk collector. So do your due diligence, reach out to them, and make sure that they're going to report it. And if they do take the payment automatically, even if a debt collector has it, because it was just assigned to them, what happens is it retracts and you get it right back. Okay, so you'll see it on your credit report, and you might not even have to do anything, because what happens is that within 30 days it's going to update and it's going to see it, completely off. At that point, if by any chance you don't see that it's off, it's been 3 years, guys. If you already have established a healthy profile and it's been 24 months of paying everything on time with new trade lines, don't even stress it. Just pay it off. You'll get back into Chase ecosystem and you'll start building your cards again. You'll start building up with Chase again. And remember, always try to do your due diligence. Try to pay everything on time. Behavior is number one when you get into credit. Don't get over leverage again if you can't handle it. When I see things, and I have credit limits over $50,000 in one credit card, I always look at stuff, and I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. If you have the money to pay it back, but when I look at stuff, I think always, is that going to give me any money? If it's not going to give me any money, you know what? I'm not going to purchase it. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to go out to a restaurant and have a nice dinner, or maybe, buy myself something nice, but I don't go and get a $50,000 credit card and then, I live in Miami. I'm not going to be all over Miami and Brickell or South Beach, flaunting it and spending all this money, because you know what? At the end of the day, credit is everything. And when you have good credit, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. You can basically have financial freedom having good credit. Remember, I'm always here to empower you and to basically show you what your credit potential can be. I don't want you guys going out there and paying any funding company 20% or any credit repair. Basically, you can do everything yourself. Credit repair, everybody can fix their credit. If they take the time, they research, you can get one template for everybody. Everybody has to have a different template, because you can kind of get like something so you know what to write. But when the credit company sees it, that it's authentic and it's done by you, not a credit company, they're going to be more prone to delete it than when they see it's a credit repair company. You know why? Because they know the credit repair companies are vultures. They don't want that. They rather help the consumer one-on-one. Guys, remember, my name is Jackie. Put a like, subscribe. Anytime you guys comment, even if it's good or bad, this helps so other people can see this video. I want to connect with you guys. Ask me questions. I'm here to answer them. And if I don't know anything, I will research it. All right? Until next time.